Do you want to see a massive medieval battle? Do you want to see thousands of troops brutally murder each other? Do you want to see grown men in their peak, wearing a full suit of armor and bashing the skulls of the enemy? Do you want to see blood? Well, you're in good company because we've got another medieval 1212 AD pitch battle. We've got over 14k troops on the battlefield, and this one is underway. So this is a 2 vs 2. The armies are set on large. By the way, my name is Apollo. Thanks for showing up. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we've got one side, we have the Bulgarians. On the other side, we have the Sicilians. Over on this side, we do have, let's see, who do we have? We've got the Kievian Rus. And then over aiding Kievian Rus, we've got the Aragonese. All right, let's do normal speed here, guys. So if you kind of zoom out, you can see the army comps, and look at the layout of this one. So we got a nice basic line formation. By the way, check how close these archers are. This is danger close. These archers should be able to get some good hits. You can see the arrows flying in, mostly missing these heavy archers. But we do have a nice, nasty skirmish between the Bulgarians and the Aragonese. Back over on the other side, the lines kind of turn here a little bit, and we have the Sicilians really pushing, really trying to get past the flank of the senior Drazina, the Kievian Rus, right? So they're gonna try, but there's a lot of cav from Kievian Rus ready to pounce, ready to strike. And we'll see what these northern boyars can do. Let's go back over to this side where the skirmish phase is still fresh. It's still popping. It's still going. We got some lancer spears in the front line trying to protect the archers. We also have the same strategy over here. We got Bulgarian spearmen kind of with the archers, protecting them, forming shield wall, and hoping to absorb most of that ammo. So let's zoom out once again. Still nothing yet, and this is how these battles kind of progress. You know, they're just trying to feel out the situation. We do have some troops approaching over here, and by the way, look at this force of medium crossbowmen. This is a massive force, and I think Sicily is going in for the kill. He's going to move in here and try to take out, or at least overwhelm, these dismounted boyar sons. The spears, once again, forming the shield wall right in front of them, trying to absorb most of that bolt fire. And they will, because crossbows aren't exactly known for going over heads. You know, it's more of a direct shot. So let's see. Yeah, the crossbow's actually taking a beating here. Seeing lots of blood on the battlefield. That's what we wanted, right? So the crossbows are falling back, trying to get a better position. Look at it, already breaking over here. The Sicilians need to do something quick. Also, we've got more breakage on this side as well. Bulgaria, him and his ally seem to be losing this skirmish. So they've got to get something going with their cav. I do see a massive flank here. 2 units of the knights over here, heavy shock cav. They're going to try to get around the position here, but we've got lots of cav just waiting in the back flank, so I don't know. I mean, they've really got to be patient there. They've really got to wait, try to flank around, and try to get some kills on some vulnerable units. Back over on this side, still the skirmish phase is going on. We're going to probably see the Bulgarians and Sicilians charge in because they realize, yeah, we're losing this melee. And sure enough, look at this. The great spears. The great spears marching up, ready for battle. They're gonna start this. Move forward. And this battle right here, it's got me pumped for Kingdom Come. I am ready for some medieval RPG combat. It's gonna be sick. I cannot wait for that game. I'm gonna be streaming that like crazy on my Facebook page. So if you haven't followed me there yet, well, go. Like, what are you doing? Follow me there, and we'll have a great medieval adventure together. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So yeah, the spears are holding over here from the Aragonese, and now he's actually gonna fall them back. I don't think he likes the situation, and the Bulgarians are just stopping here. They've stopped. They formed shield wall. Maybe they're just trying to attract the archers on focusing fire, which they are. You can see the red arrows over them. Lots of archer fire. And look at Sicily. Look at this. Trying to outflank his opponent. He's got heavy shot cav. He might be able to charge in here and surprise the Northern Boyars. I really don't know. But he's kind of got him surrounded, and Kievan Rus is constantly falling back, which is a little surprising. I would want them to hold their ground, but I guess it's because they want to protect their flank. Let's go back over to this side. More breaking here. I think that's the same unit that's been breaking. The Bulgarians are going to try once again to get this skirmish phase underway. They're going to try once again to try to even the odds here and to start to weaken the archers of the Aragonese. But we do have some mounted archers. We got some Moorish horsemen who are on the we're pushing on the flank. So he's gonna try to, well, let's see, he might try to soften up the enemy cav. Now they are at the red line, which is unfortunate because you're not gonna be able to flank around. So we know nobody's out extending this. That's the problem with like Attila, is the arcadiness of the maps. You can see like two armies stretch almost the entire width of the map. It's like insane. Like it's tiny. Like what is this? Child's play? Come on. I want to see a massive map where people can constantly push around the flanks. But, you know, Total War going for that arcade style for the dirty normies. Let's go in with this cav charge. Mercenary German Knights, check this out. They're going to try to go for those Moorish horsemen, but it's not going to work. They realize it's going to be pretty pointless trying to chase down some Moorish horsemen. Let's go back over to this side where we got heavy archers opening fire. Still just trying to soften up the Aragonese archers. Back on over on this front. Once again, still nothing going on here. So we're gonna double speed it here a little bit. We're gonna wait. We'll get a little bird's eye view. He is actually causing. Look at this. He's causing some breakage from the Aragonese archers, trying to soften them up. I kind of knew by the length of this battle it was going to have a long skirmish phase. So skirmish phases are not exactly the most exciting to watch. So we are going to watch it in double speed if that's okay with you. Is that okay with you? I think it's okay. But yeah, they're going to continue to skirmish, and both armies, both teams are very, very hesitant. They're indecisive. Nobody wants to charge in. Now, I understand why Kievan Rus and his Aragonese ally, why they're not charging in, because they're winning the skirmish phase. Why would they charge in? But Sicily and the Bulgarians, I think they just got to throw in their infantry, and it does appear he is pushing up his infantry. We're going to go back to normal speed as we watch these glorious spearmen march into position. Love the setting in this one. We've got a harsh medieval winter. There's slight snow on the ground. It's a cloudy day, but there's going to be a lot of blood. Now the Moorish horsemen, they're going to push forward once again. Obviously try to get some close shots to see how much. Let's see. Yeah, he definitely got some good hits there. These guys are down to 77, originally having 80, so they got about 3 kills there. No big deal. Also, they're doing, you know, damage to their gear and whatnot. Now the German Knights, or no, that's the Boyars. They are gonna try to charge them down, but again, it's just a scare tactic. And look at this. Look at this. I think we're gonna have our clash. We do have a little bit of a fight here. This is a little awkward, but they're charging in. Finally, we're getting some infantry battles, infantry struggle. And both forces are eager to look at each other for blood, for their political gains, whatever they're fighting for. Here we go. Here comes a clash. Oh, yeah. We've got some free company from the Aragonese slowly push. Oh, this is sick. This is sick. Yeah, so they're pushing forward. And, oh, man, I'm so ready for Kingdom Come. I am so ready for Kingdom. Oh, look at that. Look at that. And the forces in the back there. You see those lines of men. I mean, does this not feel like a medieval battle? Look at this. Look at it. Yeah, this is looking good. More cav. Oh, we got a little bit of cav engagement. So basically the Aragonese and the Bulgarians are going full force right now. They're going in. Yeah, the entire line. Look at this. Entire line moving up to face the Bulgarians. And here we go, more free company from the Aragonese about to fight these Bulgarian spearmen. They should win this engagement. Bulgarian spearmen are good, but against swords they should lose. But we got a huge battle line. Check this out. Huge battle line. And then over on the other side, the Sicilians have yet to join clash forces. We do have a little fight over here. Again, that's just the Bulgarians versus the Aragonese. So the entire line is fighting. We do have some Bulgarian swordsmen hanging back here. They are not engaged, but they're going to sit back. A little bit of engagement, double team here. Oh, we got some breakage here. We've got some break. Bulgarian guard falling back. And I think it was because of archers. Most of the dead bodies in the back line. Archers focus fired on a very deadly unit. Very smart play by the Argonese player, using those bowmen to do his dirty work. But now we got some swordsmen going into the spears once again, filling in the gaps. We do have some pikes, heavy pike infantry for the Argonese. They're going to go and drop that pikes and probably move forward and get into the fight. The huge clash. Look at this. Huge bloody clash. Some light spears going into the fight. Now we got some cav charging into spears. They do break these. It's probably a really cheap spear unit. That's why they're breaking to the side of cav. And now the Bolyars are going to continue to chase down these Moorish cav. But here comes a little side charge. Look at this. Here comes the Aragonese. They're going in with their cav, doing some pretty deadly damage. And now we got another cav unit charging in as well. So we got a big old clash of cav. So sick. And then we got some spears coming in from the Aragonese, trying to help their cav out a little bit there. Aragonese starting to lose over in this front. That's going to free up a lot of Bulgarian cav to run around on this battlefield, which is not something you do not want. But this is not, the battle line looks like it's in favor of the Aragonese. Bulgarians starting to crumble here a bit. We'll see. Yeah, there's a lot of holes in the Bulgarian lines. If we go back to Sicily, though, there is a little bit of fighting going on with Sicily. Lots of cav engagement, lots of infantry engagement, along with the cav engagements. Got him surrounded here. Sicily's got him surrounded. Back over here, lots of cav breaking for Kievian Rus. So this is looking pretty good for Sicily. Looking really good. If they can get through here, if they can kill all this cav, they're gonna be able to mop up this army over here that's stuck engaged against the Sicilian infantry. And if I was Sicily, go full force. Send in all your infantry, pin down their infantry, and then once you win that cav engagement, do some flanking, do some hammer and anvil, and do some justice. It's going to be great. Lots of breaking from the Bulgarians. Their infantry is just no match to the Aragonese infantry, but the cav, the cav engagement has changed as well. The Aragonese, okay, I'll slow down here. The Aragonese have turned the cav engagement around, and it's looking really, really bad for the Bulgarians. It's looking rough. And I think it's going to be up to the Sicilians to win this one. Now, there are some Bulgarian company forces here that are just chilling, just hanging out, not engaged just yet. Back over on this side, more swordsmen kind of fighting it out. Again, it's up to Sicily, and Sicily looks like he is cleaning up Kievian Rus. Sicily is doing a good job. He's just got to free up this cav. You got to defeat the cav. Now, Kievian Rus, he's making I think a bad decision here. He's leaving this cav in prolonged melee. Keep it going. Keep him running. But Sicily already has some freed up cav. I don't know. It just seems like Kievian Rus is being so static right now. You know, they're just chilling, just hanging out. By the way, my frames are so much better. So much better because of my new build. This is great. This is great. Top quality. Top quality. All right, here we go. Heavy shock cav station right behind. They're going to go in and support their cav. They're going to go in for a charge, it looks like, to the back of these spears. Or no. They're just creating some distance. Check this out. Go in for the charge. He's like, man, we're going to kill this man. On me. Go. That's awesome. There we go. And this should be the final blow for this flank. Oh, and they just rip through that infantry. They rip through that infantry. They knock over a lot. They should start to die now because they're getting back up. And yep, sure enough, there they go. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what Sicily needs to do, and he needs to do it quick because his ally hanging on by a thread. The Aragonese have just too much for the Bulgarians. Bulgarians are still hanging in there, though. They're not done yet, and that's what they need to do. The Bulgarians, they need to kill as many as possible. Even though they're going to lose this battle, now the frames are starting to drop. Holy crap. But yeah, they need to hang on as much as possible because as long as they kill, enough to where his ally can clean up Kievian Rus and then come over and finish off the Aragonese. Oh no. Massive break from the Bulgarians. And There's still 31 minutes left in this battle. Can you explain that to me? How is that even possible? So we look at the numbers. The allied forces, which are the blue and yellow forces, they're down to 3,200, and the enemy have about 3,500. So you can see the blue and yellow, basically the Bulgarians, the Bulgarian alliance with Sicily, they are down. They are down about 300 men. But that's not a huge difference, but it's something to watch out for. That should turn actually quickly here. Oh no, now it's still about now it's about 500. That's terrible. Terrible news. And the Bulgarians, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. They've got 2 units of swordsmen. And what they need to do now, again, slow down the Aragonese. Slow them down. Archers in the tree line. See, the Aragonese, Kievian Rus, they're already setting up for Sicily. Because Sicily is on a roll right now. They are cleaning up. They're cleaning up most of the Kievian Rus forces, except for their archers who are in the tree line. They're actually focusing fire on the Bulgarians. What a waste. What a waste. I don't know why they're doing that. Heavy infantry surrounding the Kievian Rus general, which could be huge if they can kill him, but it's not likely. He's already breaking. Not likely. So they're gonna do their best, and I think that's the Bulgarians. Yeah, the Bulgarians are done. Bulgarians are done. It is all up to Sicily. He is down. Actually, not that bad because I think he's been cleaning up the forces over here. Count-wise, man count-wise, he's down about 200, 300, more 200. So yeah, it's not a terrible deficit. It's not like he's way behind. It's not like he needs to pull off a miracle to win this one. Sure, yeah, it's against him because he's playing against 2 different armies, 2 different players. That means he can easily be out-microed, but we'll see how that plays out. Spears and Cav trying to finish off this Cav unit. We got some Moorish archers. They might be going in for melee. I think they're running out of arrows though. They got a couple shots left in them. They're gonna try to soften up the Sicilians. Okay, back over here. Lots of cringy commentary today, just for you guys, because I love you. Back over here, more spears fighting their hearts out. Again, Sicily trying to quickly clean them up. And you know what's got me confused here? You know what's got me really confused? Why are they giving Sicily the time, the day to set up? Why are they giving Sicily time to set up their battle line? Why aren't they just going full speed ahead, go fight Sicily before they can properly form up? At this point, it's too late. It's too late. They're pretty much set up. All they have to do is clean up some of these forces. There goes the hammer and anvil. Check this out. This is going to be juicy. Boom. Sicily. It's all up to you, bud. If you're gonna win this one. Balance of power still really even. The numbers are now, wow, okay, so Sicily actually has more troops. Well, it's dead even. It's basically dead. He's got 1 more guy, 2 more, 3 more. So once they clean them up, it should be fine. It's just these stubborn units will not break. There we go. Finally they're breaking. Lots of archers. The good news is that most of them have used up most of their ammo. So that early skirmish phase is really helping the late stage for the Sicilians, because if the archers still had a lot of ammo at this point, the Sicilians would be screwed because they are outnumbered in terms of skirmishing forces. I mean, he's got some crossbows over here, but it's not enough. Now imagine if all these archers had enough ammo, then yeah, I mean, he would be done. He'd just be Swiss cheese. His army would be just destroyed by them sitting back. And I'm amazed that there's some breakage going on, some wavering going on in the Aragonese army, which is a little surprising after controlling the Bulgarians so effectively. So we're gonna fast forward here a little bit. So we're watching them finish up the spears. The Aragonese and Kievian Rus are taking defensive positions instead of going in. Which has me really surprised. Really surprised. And there we go. Finally, they cleaned up the Cav. Now they just got to deal with these spears who are putting up one stubborn fight. If I was one of them, I'd just retreat back to the lines, like just fall back. That'd be cool. Like if the AI naturally oh, there's an entire army set up in the tree line. How about we fall back and save our lives instead of being out here in the battle? That would be an idea. That would be... Oh, they tried to go for a general kill, but the Sicilian general able to defend his flank there, which is great. And now they're falling back. They're falling back. And, you know, that's to be fair. Like, I feel like there's actually more Sicilians than Aragonese. So I think both forces are going to rest up here a little bit. Let their forces rest, you know, get them fresh. Let's look at these fatigue levels. Fresh. That's good for the crossbows. Tired, not too bad. Not like completely exhausted. Eager, tired. Okay, so he just needs to line up here, prepare for the next fight. I can't believe the spear battle is still going. Look at this. It's ridiculous. So now the army and the trees are setting up. I'm going to let these forces form up a little bit. We'll cut it forward and get the next stage of the battle underway. All right, guys, welcome back. So it seems like Sicily's formed up now. The two armies are ready to engage. And look at Sicily going in. And I think the reason he is going in is because... here, let me just... If you can... You might see it from here. But the main reason why I think Sicily has the advantage in this battle... I'm not going to say it. Let me just let you figure it out. You see it, guys? This right here. This right here. He's got healthy cav, considering it's late game. 4 units of healthy cav. If you look at the cav of the enemy, he's got archer cav. He's got his general, which is risky to throw into the fight. He does have some fresh... Well, no, those are horsemen, archer cav. So, yeah, the cav presence is not there for the Aragonese and Kievian Rus. So... I think Sicily has the advantage of the heavy cav, and if he uses them right, look at this, the condottieri, they are freaking sick, man. Look at that armor. Look at them. Look at this. Hold on. Gotta get, come on. The face of Sicily. All right, so there they go, and see, this is smart. The reason he's setting up his infantry so aggressively is because he wants the infantry to fully engage his. That way he can just maneuver around, get behind the infantry, and do some hammer and anvil with his Sicilian cav. But we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how that plays out. So the forces are lining up. We've got less than 20 minutes left in this replay. We're going to speed it up now because it seems like we're in a second skirmish phase. The two parties very hesitant of sending in their forces. All right, lots of spears on this flank. So I believe this is mostly Kievian Rus. No, it's a combination. It's a combination. And then who's mostly over here? It's Kievian Rus. I don't know. They've combined their two forces, so there's no like one set force. But I think, yeah, they should just charge in. Why sit back? Just go in. They don't have the infantry. I mean, their infantry is so-so as well. The infantry is not that great. Bounce power is slightly in favor of Sicily. They've got about a 100-man advantage. More like 113 or something. All right, let's press play. We got cav charging into each other. Cav charging into some spears. Getting them off the battlefield. Once again, that's a minor victory for Sicily. That's one less spear unit they're going to have to worry about with their cav. That's one less option for the Aragonese to be able to use this spear unit to protect the flank against enemy cav. Fantastic. This is fantastic. All right, now we've got more cav setting up over here. We got spears as well. So spears supporting the cav. Very interesting indeed. We got spears in the back here. So he's got some reserve spears. Again, he might be using that to protect the backs of his lines. I mean, Sicily is stretched thin. Now the cav, the Moorish cav charging. Not a great charge. They are horse archers, you know? They're not going to have this blunt force. But they're charging in, trying to do what they can. And then we've got some more knights going in as well. Look at this. Oh, man. Who's going to pull out this victory? And here we go. More cav going in. He's going to go for the kill. He's going to try to weaken these heavy pole arms. Oh, yeah. That was a good charge. But isn't enough to break them. It's enough to scare the spears, that's for sure. You just keep them moving. Keep that cav moving. Do not let them get back up. Look at them all. All knocked over, trying to get back up. Now they're going to do it hammer and anvil. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Sicily needs to do to win this battle. Back over here, we had a frontal cav charge. What is he doing? He's chilling out with his cav. What is he doing with the heavy? Get back. Get your cav out of there. Look at that. That was risky. Sicily really pulling with the risky moves. But yeah, Sicily's got his men lined up there. Just put them in. Just send them in. Send him in. Keep him busy. Oh, no, that's not good. He's breaking over here. We got some knights breaking for Sicily. but he is decisively winning over here. Now we've got a general. We got the Aragonese king, the king of the crown of Aragon. Sorry, there he's charging in, and he's gonna put his general's life on the line, and this is huge. Sicily needs to go for this. Sicily has the luxury of where he doesn't need to send in his general. He's got plenty of cav support. Now we got some cav charging into the archers. And here we go, infantry moving up. Now we got a clash of infantry on this flank. This is gonna decide the battle, guys. Well, obviously, because this is the final stage of the battle. But look at this, his infantry is no match to these Sicilians. The Sicilians are like a train of just, it's like a hype train. A hype train that will never be stopped. And now we got another flank. Look at this flank. This is a huge flank from the heavy shot cav. Just go in. What are you waiting for? And now we got spears going around, going after the Aragonese general. Uh-oh. Some enemy cav. We got the Aragonese Moorish horsemen coming in. Again, they are a skirmish cav. They're not going to be too effective, but they're doing enough to protect the flank of their army. We got massive breaking over here from Sicily. The problem with fighting by this red line, well, troops don't return. They're so close that they break and they get out of the map and they can't return. But this is still looking good for Sicily. Over here, it looks unstoppable for Sicily. Just breaking through these units right by the tree line. We're down a little less than 15 minutes in this replay. Now we got the reserve spears going in, going after the archers. Good plays, good plays. It's looking pretty promising over here for the Aragonese, Kievan Rus. They're kind of doing well, but not so much in the center, which is a big concern. Sicily just like a tsunami breaking through. Like, yeah, there's a tsunami breaking through. That's the analogy I came with. But, oh, look at this. I don't know. Sicily had control in this area, but it's not. It's closer than I thought it was going to be. It's much closer than I thought it was going to be. Infantry is won, though. Infantry is winning. Just got to keep pushing forward. You got to kill this general. Get him dead. Kill him dead, all right? Get him off the battlefield, and that will break the morale of his forces. Massive chain rout by these troops over on this side. Sicily still pushing forward. This is still anyone's game. Look at that balance of power. This is a good one. Sicily has about a 300-man advantage. He's leaving his cav in the fight. His cav has no swords. They're invisible. But his cav fighting well. More swordsmen, I believe, returned from routing. Going after these pikes. Or I thought they were. Gotta get rid of the pikes. They can chew up your infantry. Now they're cleaning up some heavy melee infantry over on this side. They got them surrounded. Sicily doing what Sicily does best. Killing. Like the mafia. Like the Sicilian mafia. Alright, so there we go. Well, wow. Okay, Sicily has lost this engagement. But he's doing very well in this front. And that's what it's going to come down to. These two sides over here, the Aragonese won. Over here, Sicily well, I don't know. It's still really close. Got some wavering from Sicily. He's got to deal with these pikes. Send in the swordsmen and take out the pikes. But he's not. He's not. I don't know why. And Sicily, massive break from Sicily. Sicily is losing control of this battle. His cav is pretty much dead. Where is his general? Where's the Sicilian general? I did not see him going. Here he is. Here he is. There's that bold general taking out some pole arms. They're breaking off the bat. Look at them. Just cut them while they're down. Spit in their face. Put salt in their wounds. There you go. Now the general's going to break from that fight. Probably go to the other side. I mean, the other flank is the most promising flank for Sicily right now. There we go. Massive charge with their swordsmen who got some spadaccini. They're going in, and they're going to try to flank around the Moorish archers. Archers and spears. And there we go. Sicily should win this one. This side. But, I mean, we saw a lot of breaking. And both these armies are down in their last leg. They're hanging on by a thread. Both forces. You know when you had your baby teeth and like they start to come out and it's just like hanging there, like it's really gross. You just gotta yank it off. It's like that right now. It's like with both these forces. It's like a baby tooth hanging out, ready for the adult tooth to grow in. That's the current point of these forces. Amazing. Just amazing. Swordsman fighting the good fight. General going after some archers, just cleaning up vulnerable units, making sure. I mean, in this type of battle, you never know when archers, like a group of 5 archers could just flank around and destroy your entire force. You gotta take them out. There goes the other general. We've got the Kievian Rus' general. I believe most of his infantry is dead, though. Oh, man. Come on, Sicily. Come on. There goes the general once again. Let's get the general's point of view. Sicily's not done yet. There we go. Nice charge. These are no archers. Those are no simple archers. These are dismounted boyar's sons. They're actually pretty good in melee. That's why it's important to take them out with the cab charges. We got another. It was this condottieri. They're going in. They're going to try to finish off these archers as well. Is it enough to break them there? No, it is not. So they're going to hold their ground and keep fighting and try to kill off the cab. We got some crossbows retreating. Maybe he's kiting the enemy over here. Now the fourth. This is like the 3rd stage of the battle. We had the first stage, which where, you know, everybody was on the battlefield. The second stage, where Sicily was over here and the Aragonese are over here. Now we got the 3rd stage. And it is slightly in favor of Sicily. He's got about a 400. Oh my God, look at the man difference. He's got a 400 man difference, which is huge at this point because both armies have less than 1,000 troops. And there we go. All right, we'll go ahead and fast forward again because I believe the forces are going to set up here. The balance of power greatly, well, I don't want to say greatly, but it is decisively in favor of the Sicilians. Okay, so there's a lot of breaking over here. They got the 2 generals still alive. They've been doing well. General units always do well as long as, you know, they don't get peppered down by arrows. They need to reform. This is going to be tough. This is going to be really tough. If they want to beat Sicily here, they've got to use their general units very creatively, okay? They've got to use their general units, run down spears, run down the Sicilian general. So Aragonese, they've got quite the task ahead of them. So we'll see what they can do. And there we go. This is the final charge. I don't know. I feel like the Aragonese are just going to crumble at first impact of the Sicilians. They are going to crumble. We'll see how that plays out, though. We'll see. We will see. Here we go. The forces are moving up. There's about 6 minutes, a little over 6 minutes left in the battle replay. The more, oh, troops are breaking. You know why? Because the crossbowmen for the Sicilians are just racking up kills. And look at this. The Aragonese are breaking before even impact with the Sicilian infantry. And as more and more units break, it's getting harder and harder for the Aragonese to turn this one around. It's all up to the generals. These generals are healthy, too. They're very healthy. Let's see if they can get a charge here. This is just, well, it's a light spear infantry. It's tier 1. They should be able to handle it pretty effectively. But they're going to avoid it. They're going to, yeah, it's all up to the generals. For the Aragonese alliance, let's see what he can do here. Get a charge in the swordsmen. Maybe cause them to break. Maybe cause a chain break. There we go. But his general's stuck now. He's stuck because we got spears charging in. The Aragonese general, he's looking for some vulnerable units. There we go. He's going to... Well, what is he going for? Oh, he's going for some swordsmen. Okay, okay. The balance of power is still close. Wow, Sicily just broke. Massive break. Oh my God, that heavy shot cap for Kievian Rus kicking butt. This is still anyone's game, guys. The balance of power is shifting back to more even. There's still a 300-man advantage, but numbers mean nothing here. Quality is helping the Aragonese, and the Aragonese pushing for the crossbows now. Where's this other general? He's closing in, and Sicily cannot contain the general bodyguard in Sicily, holding on for dear life. this is it right here, guys. I mean, he's got some spears returning, but Sicily still has a decent force. He still has his general. This is anyone's game. The balance of power is halfway, guys. This is crazy. Spadaccini holding up. They've got to try to get a general kill. The Aragonese general in a very bad situation right now, surrounded by enemies, fighting to the death. Fighting to the death, but Sicily has them right where he wants them, and I think the Aragonese know this. That's why Kievan Rus is sending in his general to protect the flank of the Aragonese. He's going to charge and try to break the spears. That's risky because they are spearmen. You can't leave them in prolonged melee. The Sicilian general moving in, going after the Kievan Rus's general. His spears are breaking, but now the general is stuck in combat against the enemy general. Kievan Rus has the advantage here because he's got such a healthy general's bodyguard. And we also have some swordsmen, some heavy melee swordsmen from the Aragonese. But look at this. The general for the Aragonese breaks off the battlefield. And now it's up to some spears. We got Kievan Rus with some tier 2 spears holding back the Spadaccini. And then back over here, the cav going in. And now the general is surrounded by Kievan Rus. And the spears, oh, they're starting to waver once again. The balance of power is sliding in favor of the Sicilians. Gotta turn that HUD on. Can't turn that off. But let's see. Oh no, they're still breaking though. Look at this. This general is a BA. Kievan Rus is. Oh wait. Yeah. He's breaking them. He's doing it. Now we got some spears going in once again for Sicily. This general has only lost 7 men, and he has been through so many different conflicts. And look at this. The other general. Sicily's general is breaking now. Sicily. Oh, he's wavering. He's good now. He's calmed down. He's calmed down. The spear's still holding over here. Oh, okay. And we do have some swordsmen coming back into the fight. The Aragonese sending in some swordsmen, trying to support the Kievan Rus's general. Oh, that back kick from the horse, killing the infantry guy. They've got to kill the Sicilian general if they want any chance of defeating Sicily. And vice versa. If you want to beat the other army, got to take out this general. But he's looking healthy. He's looking good. At least the bodyguard's looking good. He's only lost 9 men. And he's been surrounded by so much infantry. And it's a battle between generals, guys. It's a battle between lords. The men who declare these bloody wars and make young men die for them. It's down to them. It's down to them. Sicily is greatly outnumbered. But here's the good news. The Spadaccini, they are close to defeating the heavy spears. Spears are looking the wrong way. Turn around. These crossbows are also in melee, trying to support their king as they fight in this bloody... What a battle. What a battle. Let's see. Oh, we got some swords coming back. Who's this? Some heavy melee, but they're wavering. They're probably not going to do... Oh, the crossbows are breaking. The crossbows are breaking. We got a little over a minute left in this battle replay. Wow. Wow. What a fight. I mean... What a fight. Whatever happens here, congratulations to both players. They're doing well. Spears are still holding on even though they're wavering. The general of Sicily, he is wavering now. If he breaks, I don't know who's going to take this one. The crossbow's wavering. And with the breaking of his general, I don't think... Well, there's a lot of breaking going on. The crossbow's going to form up. This is a chance to general snipe. Kievan Rus, form up, men. Form up. Yeah, he's broken. He's not done yet, though. And the spears coming over. Oh, Spadaccini pushing past the spears. And the Spadaccini are breaking. And the Aragonese are going to take this one. The Kievan Rus's general is going to take this one. Unbelievable. But it's not done yet, though. I'm not going to call it yet. There's 18 seconds. Well, it might be done. It might be done. Yes. Wow. What a comeback. What a comeback. That was insane. Sicily loses it to the Aragonese and most definitely to the Kievan Rus's general. That was a good battle. Holy crap, man. I need to change my pants after this one. Let's end the replay. Okay, so second Bulgarian Tsardom, they struggled. They definitely struggled. I don't see really any impressive kills except for his maceman getting 249 kills. A lot of his spears, I mean, that was bad. I think he relied too heavily on his spears, but that was being played by Pink Floyd. Good game there, man. I just think, I don't know. I just think Maybe I don't know. I'm no expert, but yeah, GG to you. And then we got AK Prime doing work with the Sicilian army. Look at all those kills for the cav, the crossbows, the infantry. I mean, he single-handedly took on. I mean, he took on at least an army and a half here. Then we got Blood Magpie leading Kievian Rus, which he did wonders with his general, 339. That general single-handedly, like at the end there, single-handedly won that battle. Great kills, and then the Argonese also doing work there. So what a close fight. Again, good game to these players. It was a lot of fun. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, share, and of course, subscribe. I will have more epic battles for you in the future. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.